the Stillman podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chaos X, and I am the host of the Stillman podcast. So, I got a question for everybody. I'm going to talk to the viewers, and I want to know the truthful answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question of the day is, if you spend all your time on YouTube and people need to talk to you about stuff that's important or supposed to be important to a person such as an owner, um, is is it okay for an owner to act like um, a scared little boy that runs every time somebody says something to them, because you get in a party with somebody and you tell them the honest truth and you tell them, hey, I needed to talk to you because I got somebody for the league, and you weren't there. I asked you to come to the party and you didn't show up, and it turns into, like, say if I got five of y'all into a party and y'all wanted to join a club, this club, and I'm one of the admins, and they're needing to talk to the owner because I tell them, oh, the owner always keeps telling me he wants to talk to y'all because he's in charge. He wants to tell you the rules and all this other stuff. And all of a sudden, you ask the owner and he doesn't respond because he's either on YouTube or doing something else instead of coming to the party league that he needs to come to. Because if he wants new members, maybe he should show up. Because, hey, if you don't want to be the owner of that club no more, you know you can hand it to me, because you know I know how to get people. I can get people right, and people just enjoy when I run the show. Because I don't need, if you watch ice wrestling, I don't need anybody to commentate. I don't need no ring announcers. I don't need any backstage crew. I don't need anybody to help me with my show. But instead, an owner of a league, when their admin tries to help them out getting people and tells them, hey, I needed you in the party. We had people that wanted to talk to you. I told them they had to talk to you first. And then you get all upset. You run out of the party like a little boy. And it's like, I'm tired of it. We need the. I, I'm tired of freaking owners that think, oh, well, they're not that important. They don't need us. No, we don't need them. They need us. Like, why? Because they think they're high and mighty, because they think, oh, well, it's my club and I can do what I want. But what happens when you lose all the people in that club? I mean, you've got five people that show up. Congratulations, it's five people. Where's the other 10, 15, 20 that says you have like 30 something members, and but there's only five that show up? It's like, for any league that you're in, it's you either do an AI league where you don't need people, or you do an AI league that you complain so much that people don't want to be there no more, or you do a PvP and people just don't want to show up to do PvP anymore because they're little petty little jackasses that, you know, but you have to be the type of owner that's not Hitler like, you know? It's the fact that I know a lot of owners like that. They have admin like that are dictating what the owner does because the owner can't stick up for himself, and they decide, oh well, um I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I don't mean to do this, but they're making, it makes them look like a bitch. Oh well, your admins probably look like a bitch. Mm. But there are some that I respect, some I get along with, some I just, you know, I had respect for two of the owners of two clubs, but, you know, if he stops acting, and it's bad because he was an admin of mine at the time. I got him promoted to an admin from another league, and it's bad when I give him the ownership of my club because I didn't, the stress was getting to me. Because and not just that, people said, oh well, when he gets it, it will do a whole lot better. Yeah, we've told him this, that the Titanic is sinking. It went from 32 people showing up to 5 people showing up. But he's not understanding you can't have an attitude. And it's getting worse because now that me and him are in another league with somebody, another owner that's having dictatorship going on, but um, and nobody sees it. Well, there is one guy that sees it, but technically, it's okay to suspend. It's okay to fire. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. See, you don't need nobody. Use all your own characters. I mean, if see, ice wrestling has a lot of people, and and they're not just my characters. I've got people that's actually joined ice wrestling that actually are doing really good. They're rookie characters. If you want to join, put your character on community creation under Ice One. But and ice wrestling is so peaceful. I could sit here by myself, run a podcast, run a league, and it's so peaceful. There's nobody to argue with. It's pretty sad and quiet. Like right now, it's just me. See, you don't want them leagues where owners are rah, 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 or even griping at their employees of their wrestling league, saying they suck, they need to go, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, how are you going to do that? It might not be failing, but you've got 5 people. And I try getting you more people, but you can't show up to talk to these people. So go do what you do. I see. Maybe the club just doesn't mean that much anymore because you used to want to be able to fix it, but it's like you take your time to help somebody else do their league instead of worrying about your league. And it's like, stop. If you're gonna worry about your league and you want it to succeed and you want it to grow back into what it was when we first started the league, then you have to be an owner. You either have to be an owner or give it to somebody else. And they can continue doing what you can't because this is pitiful. You are not worrying about your league. It's only on a Monday and a Tuesday. Tuesdays, 2 weeks in a row, nobody showed up. I'm not worried with it. It's another day off. But it's getting to that point where five people in a PvP league, same people every week, nobody different, same matches every week, same against the same people every week for the same title every week. Do y'all not think it's boring? I mean, what league do you want to be in that five people, same title every week for the next 5 years? I mean, do y'all not understand? We need new people. It podcast usually see I used to have somebody help me with a podcast, but he got so lazy that he can't show up. Then the other guy that was going to help me can't show up. It's see I can do a podcast by myself because I can do a wrestling league by myself. I don't need anybody to show up, show out, and be a griping Hitler looking, cake eating some bitch that can't do his own league because he's too lazy to do anything. I make logos, I make titles, I make everything. If anybody wants a logo, let me know and I will try to make it as good as I can. But my thing is, this has to stop. If you can't hear me, you two some bitches, this has to stop. You want to know why the Monday and Tuesday show is not working as well? Because the owner has decided to help the other guy do his show. And if you want a promo, I'll give you a promo. This shit has to stop before I come to that ring and I beat all your asses. Like, what the fuck? It's like, be men. Somebody asks you to come to a party. Come to a party privately. That's a private party. Get it? Haha, wrestling reference. Wrestling reference. Private party. AEW. Anyway, it's the fact that if you can't run your league, give it to somebody who can get more people involved in your wrestling league and on Xbox. I talk that slow and for everybody. If you can't hear me, you better learn to read. If you can't read, you better learn to listen. Because if you can't listen, you don't know how to run a league. So if you want to join, don't. If you want to join a PvP, don't. If you want to join an AI league, come join AI Ice Wrestling. Because once again, it is more calm and there's nobody here but me. And all I do is call match. Sometimes I don't. I just let y'all watch the show. I won't even commentate or ring announce. But there are times I feel like ring announcing and commentating. But to these other two people that eh, five people show up Monday and Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry, on Monday because people ain't showing up on Tuesday. 2 weeks in a row, Tuesday show, nobody canceled, canceled. And by the way, it's canceled. Tuesday is canceled until I say otherwise, because I run the show and nobody else. Because Tuesday is my show. So come join Ice Wrestling. Put your characters on community creation. Ice Wrestling 1. And it's like, let owners know not to be a dictator. It's a video game. A video game. One more time. It's a video game. I paused there for a minute. Um, so running out of parties, not cool. Acting like a scared little girl because somebody tells them the truth, not cool. And it's like, don't be an owner. If you can't do it, give it to somebody else. The lesson here today is if you're going to be in a party, don't run away when somebody tries to tell you the truth and tries to tell you exactly what's going on with your league because they're an admin and the owner doesn't want to sit here and listen. He disappears in the middle of a show, go watch YouTube instead of doing what he's supposed to do as an owner. So give ownership to somebody else. Somebody that can bring it back to where it needs to be. Like I said, if you can't, if the Titanic is sinking, Jack is going to die. He's gonna slip off of there and go underwater. Maybe Rose will fall over too and go with him. But then they can be together forever. But just know that I'm tired. It's the fact that what do owners actually know what it takes to be an owner? Or do they think, oh, well, I got these people and I can yell at them and be all mean and a dictator and tell them what to do and la 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 la. Like, no. See, owners need to get it through their head that it ain't a dictatorship. You have to work together. And it's horrible that owners are allowed to talk to their employees like they're idiots. You should have the freedom of speech to say whatever you want Or hey, we all need to go to Germany and see if Hitler's still alive, because that's what wrestling leagues are turning into. There's a lot of them, and owners need to realize if you suspend one, another one's going to quit. Oh no. And you got to realize if you're the league, that league that you're in only has a lot of your characters and on a lot of somebody else's characters, and only two people have a lot of characters in that league. Then if you suspend that one guy, he can't be there, and none of his guys can be there. That means you ain't got very many people in your league. So yeah, and the Monday and Tuesday show, to the owner that owns that, look, I tried to get you people. You ran away out of a party, but hey, you're that kind of owner, right? You don't want to listen to your admin. You don't want to come and get new people. So the five people you've got can fight over and over and over and over and over again for every title. And it just gets boring, y'all. We need new people. But hey, I run an AI league. It's where it's nice and calm. If you want to join, come join Ice Wrestling. Put your character on Ice 1, and you'll be getting title shots and everything else against different people. Just let me know. Um, but things that happen in one league shouldn't happen in another league. If you get in trouble in one league, why would it carry over to another league? I mean, and it's not even a league day. It's not a league show. It's not a league party. I mean, why? How are you going to see? This is what we dealt with for 5 years with somebody else. You get in trouble in one league. Oh well, I'm gonna take it over to this league and get this guy in trouble because uh he did something in my league, and now I got to get him suspended in another league, and maybe hey, maybe I can get this other league to suspend him or fire him, and then maybe I can get this fourth league to suspend or fire him because it started in my league. Why? See, I'm glad I'm got my own show, and I don't expect people to watch. I don't expect people to be there. They put their character in there. They can watch. They don't have to watch. They can be there. They don't have to be there. I don't care. You can come and help commentate if you want to. It doesn't bother me. But for somebody to say that they're going to take one problem from one league and take it to another is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life. And you know what? It's a video game. Video game. Why are there problems anyway? Playing a video game. Come on, y'all. It's really stupid that you fight over a video game. I mean, a league. What is a league? Are you even in a club? Because if you're in a club, hey, you can say, hey, I'm in it. But if you're in a club and nobody's technically really there, and nobody technically shows up, but five people, five out of 30, 5 out of 30 every week, it gets boring. Why do you want to face the same person every week, every time? Get more people. All I'm saying, get more people. I'm an admin for two different leagues, and it's pitiful that people are not seeing how the owners, I know you're watching, the owners are acting toward their employees. I mean, would you tell your employee, "Hey, you're a loser. Why don't you leave?" Yeah, that's perfect. Show everybody how amazing you are as an owner to tell people you're a loser. I mean, it's and to think that an owner thinks that you tell somebody go stay with a loser whose show sucks. Yeah, what kind of owner says that to your employees? I mean, and then says, "Oh, and see, he always thinks somebody's threatening him. Do you know that the owner threatened me and said, 'Tell me where you live. I'll come down there and slit your throat.' Dude, I swear, if you come down here, bad things would happen. And it wouldn't be to me." And I mean, you, it's the point that owners think they can talk to their employees like they're stupid or they're morons or things like that. And why? Because they can speak their mind, they can tell you how they feel. I mean, the fact is, why is a owner gonna talk to the employee like they're a moron, like they're a loser? I would never do that to anybody in ice wrestling or any other league I own. And it's the fact that owners need to, if you could suspend the owner for a week or a month. I have suspended the owner of one of the leagues that he owns, that I'm in as an admin, because he did something stupid. But because he did something stupid, he deserved to be suspended. And but maybe if owners were suspended more in leagues, if they say, do, or act a certain way, maybe they should be suspended, because maybe then they could learn while they're suspended of how to act with a um, with their employees, because unfortunately it's getting to that point where people are going to leave and get fed up with the owner. I mean, dictatorship is not cool, y'all. And it's at a point where people leave the league and they don't, because they don't want to have to deal with it. And it's affecting people's mental health. It's affecting um, the stress level. It's affecting a lot of different things. And it's at the point where I understand where people don't want to be in a league with an owner that yells, complains, and tells people it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine all the time. Congratulations, you own a league. You threaten, you tell people, see, you tell people not to threaten you with something that's not even really a threat. And you get told you're doing the right thing by suspending them because you're going to be that guy that tells them they're a loser and it's okay. I mean, what kind of people encourage that? Do not encourage that kind of behavior. An owner is supposed to be an owner, not acting like that. If you're going to suspend somebody, suspend somebody. If you're going to fire somebody, so fire somebody. But don't sit there, call them a loser, and think it's a threat when you've threatened people yourself. Because if you are going to threaten people to come down somewhere where they live and threaten to slit their throat, what kind of person says, that's okay, you should do it? It's okay, you're an owner, you can do that. It's like, why? Why do you act? People act like, oh, what? But he said it's okay, and he said that's a good job. It's like, why, y'all? Why would somebody encourage an owner to do that? That is the question of the day. What kind of person encourages an owner to tell people they're a loser and threatens to come to their house and slit their throat and says tells their employees they're losers? You do not have freedom of speech. You do not have the right to say anything. You do not have the right to do this. And then it gets carried over to other leagues. It's like, why? Why do it? Because they feel like if they don't, they're gonna lose their manhood. Because owners get told it's the right thing to do. Call him a loser. Tell him he's fired. Tell him he's suspended. Tell him he's this, and tell him it's a threat, and tell him this, and tell him that. And dude, I am. This ain't church, but you can call this the church of chaos. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is just stupid. Like I said, if you can't be a good owner, stop being an owner. Give it to somebody that can do your job better than you and not have to have issues with their employees if they're playing a game with you, if they're working for you, if you're actually paying them. And I have paid a lot of people that worked for me with Xbox cards when I had the money. But it's the fact that work for somebody where it's calm, peaceful, and there's no problems. I mean, yeah, you could be suspended for 2 months in two different leagues, but enjoy yourself. Enjoy the vacation. Do your own show. Do something. Go on vacation. I wish I could, but you know, it's the fact is owners need to be told something good, not be told, hey, you're doing a great job. Keep doing it. Tell them that they're a loser. Tell them to do this. Tell them they can't have free speech. Tell them they can't do that. Tell them they can't do that. Tell them they can't do. Look, and then to the one owner, five people one day, same people, over and over and over and over and over and over again. People don't want to fight the same people. People don't want to fight the same people for titles. People don't want to do the same crap over and over and over again. Change, ladies and gentlemen. The word is change. There should be a change of things. There should be different match types, different things, different people to fight, different. I mean, intergender matches are cool. Royal Rumble, that's eh, whatever. You could do a battle memorial for whatever wrestler died. That's cool. Um, Triple threat, fatal four way, first blood, finisher matches, underground matches. I mean, and not with the same people over and over and over and over. Find people, get people online, get random people, fight somebody in a lobby, or get when somebody joins your lobby, ask them, would you like to join a league? It's not that difficult, y'all. I mean, owners should learn to be grateful that they have anybody at all, especially in AI League on Wednesday and Saturday. Uh, but, and people should be trying to let their admin help on Monday and Tuesday and help you get people, but you're so worried about other people that have been here and trying to get back in, and it's like, get over it. Oh well. The league is once again Titanic sinking. And I just, I mean, just because somebody's in another person's league that you don't like, and his name is like a threat to you, I mean, you don't have, see, you lost an employee today. Twice. Twice. He left twice because you were acting like a sadistic. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go, Vince McMahon. Mm. And we all know who he is. The guy that acted like that. But people think that it's okay. It's okay. I'll act like this towards my people. I'll act like this, and hey, maybe another owner will agree with me because he's my best friend. And it's like, dude, stop taking your problem and giving it to their problem, and taking a suspension from this league, taking it over to this league, and doing this for this league, and doing that for that league. It's like, stop. It's okay. Just learn how to run your league first, and be able to if an employee needs something from the owner, do y'all think the owner should learn to show up and talk to the employee about something that they actually need that's important? Or do you think the owner should go over to this other league and be a commentator and ignore his people for a week? And it's like, what in the world? I mean, it's I'm to the point where I'm going to end up putting in the details the Church of Chaos, because this is about to get a little going on up in here. And if I tell you you're going to hell, we're going to teach that you're going to hell. And if you're going to heaven, you better let loose, pray, and know that you're going straight up in there, and you're going to be right in front of Him, and you're going to teach, and you're going to learn that you did something wrong. And I swear, if the next owner comes up to me and says, "Oh, well, you're a loser. I didn't need you anyway," because they don't really know what they're doing. Maybe, like I said, maybe they need to give ownership to somebody else because they can't do it. So just know tonight's podcast was a rant about owners and the stupid things they do, and knowing that they should be better and get more people and stop having the same matches every week and stop calling their employees losers and threatening to go down to their house and slit their throat. So anyway, so anyway, um thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. And tomorrow's will be a PLE. It's Blood Money Part 2. Um Remember to hit that follow button, hit that notification bell, and please subscribe to me on YouTube at Stormblade5057. Remember, keep fighting, cause chaos, and if you're not chaotic enough and you're an owner that just doesn't know what they're doing, you know where the door is. Um, yeah, peace out, y'all. And I will catch y'all tomorrow for Blood Money Part 2. Peace out, y'all.